Hello everyone, welcome to Tutors AM, and in this video we're going to be looking at how to basically change the subject of the formula. So let's say we have been given such a mathematical expression. Let's say we have been given x a minus x b is equal to a plus b, and then they want us to make x our subject to the formula. So if for such a scenario, if you're going to make your x the subject of formula, you're simply going to have to factorize and say x, and then once we remove x, we're going to remain with a minus b, close brackets, and then is equal to a plus b. Now that I've got the expression in brackets, you can now simply divide by a minus b. The same that side, a minus b, and then notice once we divide a minus b, this side it will cancel, giving us our x which we want. So our x is equal to a plus b over a minus b. And then notice that when you expand this, it will get you back. When you expand this, it will get you back to that one right there. So let's go ahead and try out another example, because practice makes perfect. Changing the subject of the formula isn't something to stress much about. You just have to know the basic mathematical operations to get back. So let's say we have been given v. Let's say we have been given v is equal to u plus 80. U plus 80. So let's say they want t as a subject. Let's say they want us to make t the subject of a formula. So if it were me, I would basically rewrite this statement and then say u, or say 80 plus u. Let me just write that. 80 plus u is equal to v. And then now that I've written this, I can send my u that side and have a t is equal to v minus u. And then now once I reach this stage, I can divide by t. And then once I divide by t, this t and that t will give us a 1, and then 1 times a is basically a. So I'll have my a being equal to v minus u over t. And then if you take physics, you know that your acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time. Yeah, that's some physics right there. Let's try out another one. Let's say we have been given a is equal to pi r squared, and then let's say they want r to be the subject of the formula. So I can just do what I did last time and say r squared pi is equal to a, and then I can just basically divide by pi, this side divided by pi, and then I have r squared being equal to a over pi. But notice that they want r to be the subject of the formula, they do not want r squared. So to get rid of the square, I can introduce a square root both sides. What you do on the left, you also do on the right. So then I can have my final r being equal to the root of a over pi. Let's go ahead and just try out our last example for this video. So let's say we have been given to make B the subject of the formula, let's say we have been given area, or A is equal to half BH. So how can we make B the subject of the formula? So I can simply write that and say half base height is equal to A. And then straight away, if I wanted to get rid of the half, I can simply multiply by 2 both sides. Multiply by 2. And then this side I can also multiply by 2. So right here, once I multiply 2 and 2 will give me a 1. So I'll remain with BH is equal to 2 area. And then now, since I want to make my B the subject of formula, I can divide by h. I can simply divide by h and then have my B being equal to 2 area of the over the height. So this has been your tutor ZM. Please leave a like to the video, subscribe, share with friends, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.